Hi, I'm Lynn.
And I'm Leo. Welcome back to our channel, Yoga with Lynn and Leo.
Yes, and today we're coming into a Sukhasana forward bend. So you will need to have perhaps a chair. We're looking at the symmetry of the pose today, or a cork brick. So Sukhasana, easy pose, but it's not very easy for a lot of people. So you can see here Leo's turning around towards her chair and sitting on a blanket. But you may find that if your legs come quite high, then you will need to go a lot higher than a blanket. If you've got some yoga kits and foam blocks, then sit on those so that your thighs go lower than your hips. And you just saw there that Leo was adjusting her buttock flesh. I know it's a very odd thing to do, but this is very important because we're trying to get closer and closer to the skeletal body. So starting in an upright position, as you come forward, when you come into any forward bend, try not to lead with your abdomen. The lower abdomen sits into the pelvis and the upper abdomen lifts away from the waist, so that you have this really nice length of extension, and then coming forward. And as you can see, Leo is coming to her chair here. Now this is a really good way to improve your forward bends, but also it's a very quiet practice, and it becomes very quiet when you start to rest your head. So if you move the chair a little bit further away, so you have a little bit more distance to reach, and then just slowly coming forward, you can see that Leo's head is moving towards here. Now, if you find that your chair is a little bit hard, you can always put a blanket for your forehead. But you can see here that the symmetry is here, and you have to see that you lift, you lift and touch your spine from the inside, and then move the back ribs up, the back ribs up, and resting in this position. And this will give your diaphragm space to move, and again, it's a really good pose if you're bringing it into a restorative routine. It's also very nice if you want to work a little bit longer in a pose, and you can be here for longer than perhaps you would be in classic action. You can also come a little bit lower than the chair. The only thing I will say is with this is that perhaps you're going lower and it may be really good for your ego, but you may lose that symmetry. So I have a brick here. You can try with a brick. Leo's going to demonstrate now with a brick.
I'll just turn around to do this. It's pretty easier, isn't it?
Yeah, much easier. But if you find that actually you start to over-round your back, then you know you're defeating the object of the action. So the objective really here to use that chair is to get that really nice symmetry.
Now, do you want me to change the cross of the legs
That's
here?
a very good idea, yes. So this becomes quite a long pose because you might stay in this for 5 minutes on each side. So it's quite a long action. And again, a really nice practice in a restorative sequence. And again, very good if the nerves are frazzled and you just need to quieten the head and quieten the mind. Great before you go to bed. Okay, so when you're coming forward, you can see that Leo is being very, very careful with this action now, because already the experience is in the body of taking the head to the chair. So of course now Leo wants to really adopt that symmetry and keep that action, as well as breathe in softly. So you may take a little while to come into this pose, and that's absolutely fine. You just take your time. Takes a little while to unfold the body and then release the forehead. So this is for a slightly more intense action, and of course those of you who are very flexible, then you may be able to go a little lower, but don't go overly low where you lose that action of the connection of the abdomen and the spine and the breath. And just be in this pose for a little while. You can stay in this pose for 30 seconds up to 5 minutes plus. It's up to you. And I'm going to leave Leo in this pose now, and because you may still be in your pose, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. If you enjoy our videos, then please do subscribe to our channel. See you again soon. Namaste.